某人听君. Hi everyone, this is your Ji Sifu right here. It's nice to see you all here again. Welcome to another open tempo session. And today's topic is gonna be on the real vampires. Alright, so we're into the ghost month and we gotta have some topics, right? And this vampire that I'm gonna talk about today is actually the real type of vampire. Okay, first of all, to fulfill your curiosity, okay, let's talk about those vampire like those in the movie. So, like the freaks who like to drink blood or like and then chew on people. Okay, those things, is it real or not? Well, yeah, definitely in this world there are people who are freaks, and the freaks do things like something that normal people don't do, right? So you see, now just go for a search, okay? People who do like tattoo, suspension, and all that stuff, like there are extreme people who like to do weird things with their body, and of course, like look at that crowd. They are okay, so they will eventually, there's a group that will do weird things. But is it really because they're just weird, or are they driven by another kind of power at the back? And is it like they are like vampires, like they're in the movies where they have to drink blood and such? Okay, the truth is, okay, yeah, they're not like, isn't that kind of vampire in the movie. But then these freaks kind of people who do weird things and like drink blood and suddenly want to act like that, it's not just happening for no reason. It's not random at all. Why do people like to do these weird things with their body or with themselves? Like I have seen some really, really freaky ones where they do body modification and they will like really get very like like when you look at them, you don't even want to watch. It's so scary, what they do with the body. And yeah, like some people will really, make themselves look very disgusting, and you don't even know why. Well, the thing is, these people who are inclined toward destroying their natural look, okay, how are we born? That's what nature gave us, right? Nature set us in this form. Just like nature gave birth to a bird, a tiger, a cat, okay? Well, you see, they're born like that. And you see this cat. The cat is supposed to be like a cat, right? So there's nothing wrong with your look, huh? But this cat decided that he don't want what nature has given it. And so the cat start to modify their body. So you see this cat, okay, went through some kind of surgery and suddenly it comes out like a snake. Okay. Yeah, freaky, right? A cat turned into a snake, and it's a cat inside. The outside somehow turned into a snake, okay? That is the problem. That's like weird, okay? You look at it, it's weird, right? Now, these are not normal, right? And you look at them, they look freaky, and it's like something's wrong with them, right? Okay, now imagine human being. We are born like this, and you're supposed to look like this. And then you decided to throw on some tattoos and do some body modification, make your lip like super big and whatever. Okay, freaky, right? Now, that shows you the sign that these people are going against nature already. And why so? Why you won't go with nature? Nature gave you all the good stuff. Why don't you want it? It's because there is a force at the back that actually drives them this way. And that is what we call the evil gods. Yeah, evil gods. Okay? What are these gods? They're actually like evil spirit. Yeah, they are spirit, but they are also above human. Like their power is above human being. And so we call them the evil gods. And they are there for a purpose. Yeah, basically these evil gods are here and they are there for a purpose. It's just like if you look at fish, crab, seafood, right? All these animals inside the sea, they're below us. To them, human is evil. Human go there and we throw a net down there and capture a bunch of them up here and eat them. We are evil to them, right? To the evil gods, we are the fish and the crab, and we're supposed to be their food. It's just like that. So to us, they are evil, but to them, they are not. That's just part of how nature works. And how do you get rid of, how to get out of that that zone where you're going to be hunted down? It with wisdom. When you have wisdom, when you have knowledge, when you have some common sense, you will not fall for these things. Evil gods are going to fool people around, but it doesn't work when you have a brain. Okay, that's why we are born with one. And when you actually know things and you have wisdom, like people these days are getting smarter and they don't get tricked into some stupid religion because they have more knowledge, right? I understand more, then I don't believe your bullcrap, and basically that's how I don't get tricked. So here we are born with it, and that's why when we get smarter, we don't get tricked by these evil gods and become vampires. Now, talking about vampires, okay, now you know why there are these freaks kind of vampire. Okay, I'm going to tell you another story, a real life one. I encountered real life vampire, and these people they are like this. They can, if you're in a classroom or in a the same room with them, these people have a way, and they like to do it. They have a way, okay, make a hand sign or something, and secretively they will suck your energy dry. Yeah, you will suddenly get super drowsy and they feel better after sucking you. And I personally encounter these people. Yeah, there are two types. One is they're somehow they got that ability, and two is they actually cultivate to get there. They practice something to get there, and they do it on a purpose. So they're what I call, they're the chi sucker. They like to suck the energy off people, okay? And that's what they do. They love doing it. It's crazy. I was there and I saw people going what happened? And the guy was behind him. Okay? And how do I know? Because I saw him doing stuff. And I was challenging this person by a distance. So I was shooting my magic power over that side to cut off his line. When I did that, instantly that guy looked at me he really he was staring at that location. But once his stuff doesn't work, he was looking at me right away like that, and I was like, what? You actually know, right? Yeah. And the other guy didn't get sleepy after I chopped off that line. That was freaky. And yeah, that kind of sorcery or magic does exist. And so basically, it's freaky. There are real vampires like that, and they suck up the energy from people, from plants, from everything. And they are like the chi eater, right? They like to go around and eat up the energy of living beings and living things to fuel themselves. Does it really work to like benefit them? Does it really like make them younger or whatever? Well, maybe not, maybe. Who knows? But they definitely look tired and creepy all the time to me. Okay, so to me, they don't look better than normal people. But well, they like to do it, and it does harm to people. So yeah, does it really work? Doesn't matter. But it harm people. So when I see these people, I kick their ass. Okay, so yeah. Now you know, right? There is some real vampires in this world, and they're alive, and they don't need to have fangs and like literally bite your neck and things like that. To suck up people's energy is very, very easy. When you have enough negative, you can suck up the light from people. And what do I mean by negative? Well, using your negative soul, meaning if you, first of all, you connect to the other person, so you think of them, like the intention connects. Secondly, you have to have a lot of negative thinking inside. So you think of them and you keep visualizing the other person and thinking the other person going the negative way. Like you imagine them aging, crippling, being sucked dry, all these things, okay? Like going negative, downhill. And you keep thinking about that, keep visualizing about that. As you do so, you are actually sucking up their energy already with your negative soul. And that's how it works. So, yeah, it's very easy to do and anyone can do it. But you know what? If you do it, there's a consequence. Okay, you suck up their energy, right? You also have to use your energy to do it. And then, okay, these things got sucked into you and you have an excessive amount of positive energy because you sucked it up, right? And what happened? Well, you keep sucking up more and more people's energy. The positive energies go to you. So you got a lot. It's like too much. You have too much. And what happened? Well, think about it this way. What happened if you have too much food? Like you're full already and you keep eating. What happened? Well, eventually you don't want to eat, right? But before that, you keep shoving food into your mouth. You want to puke, right? You want to puke. Your energy flows back out. So for these vampires, when they suck in too many, it becomes the other extreme of positive. So these people become extremely negative and it damages their health. And eventually their energy will go back out, meaning that they will deplete and overflood all that energy and bringing their own energy back out and leaking it out. So eventually these vampires are just killing themselves slowly and while they're harming others. Okay, so it doesn't really benefit you. But yeah, it does exist and you should know that they exist. Now, if you are around one of these vampires, what do you do? Like if they are like, you send someone around and they keep like, and they're like freak and they like sucking your thing and you just have that instinct, oh shit, like I'm being sucked up by this person, what do you do? Okay, very simple. Let me teach you a method. Okay, you can do this hand sign to hold in your energy. So your palm, use this to press here and then hold your palm like that. Okay, now both palms hold together and then put it at your belly location. And when you do that, okay, I expect you have initiated into a lineage, so you should have your town name and your heart spell. So when you do this, it's gonna work. Okay. So if not, you go to our website and do that. So basically, you recite the Tianjun name, the deity name. 三羅神龍天尊, right? So inside your mind, you keep reciting 三羅神龍天尊, 三羅神龍天尊, like that. And while you do it, that protection shield is active, and that sucker is not going to be able to suck up your energy that bad. Basically, it blocks them off too. So by doing that little magic, you already blocked them off. Anyway, so that's it for today. Hope you like it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.